Hey there folks, my name is Ryan from ORS Cross Country Skis Direct, and I'm going to walk you through our skis and boots that we have in our family outing recreational touring category. So this category we really think of, your family outing. So you got the kids, maybe you got the in-laws are in town, you got a touring center nearby, you're going to go cross country skiing. Or maybe there's a recreational trail nearby, but it's going to be a pretty groomed or packed surface. So we're not talking anything too challenging, just your gentle, typical nice Nordic skiing, fresh air exercise, looking for some nice views, get out and enjoy the day kind of stuff. So with the skis, we've got 4 skis to consider in that category. And let's start off with the Alpinist Solution. This really is just your very basic beginner to intermediate level ski. Really mostly suited for in a track. And I say that because, it's pretty narrow. It's not as narrow as a race ski, so it is wider and it is a compact length, so it's going to be shorter. So control, you're going to have plenty of control because it's a shorter length, and the fact that it is wider than like a performance ski means it's going to be more stable for when you're learning, but it's narrow enough to glide well. So it's a great ski for a touring center at a good price. It is a waxless ski, as all these skis are, so you don't have to worry about messing around with the proper kick wax. Although I will recommend a particular wax, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But anyway, here it is, the Alpinist Solution. Basic recreational touring ski, mostly in a touring center. This ski is sort of another ski that we have in there. It's a much wider ski. It still will fit in a track. And the extra width means 2 things. One, it's going to be a lot more stable for learning. So if you're worried that you're going to maybe turn your ankle when you're learning how to ski, this is a great choice. It also, because it's wider, it will work better in off-trail situations. So if you do have a trail in your backyard and maybe it snowed last night, a nice wide ski will help to break a trail a little bit easier. So stability and flotation are the benefits of a wider profile. Otherwise, it's still a great ski all around. Great in a touring center, great on your backyard trail, and waxless just like all the other skis are. That's the Evo Trail from Rossignol. Now for your more advanced or more performance-oriented skier, we have the Rossignol Evo Tour. This ski really has great glide. So for people who appreciate a good glide, for kick and glide technique versus sort of more shuffling and learning, this is a really good ski to consider. It has nice glide, and yet the little bit of extra width compared to like a true performance ski means that it does have a little more off-trail versatility. But again, we're thinking of these skis as mostly in-track, groomed surface type stuff. But this is a really nice gliding ski. It has the NIS plate on it, and that NIS plate is this black plate that's bonded to the ski, and the binding can click onto it. So that's a really nice feature. The binding doesn't have to be drilled and screwed and glued into the ski. And that allows the ski to have a more natural flex, and it's lighter. You don't have those metal screws weighing it down. So it's a really advanced design. And we won't worry about that. Those skis are so durable it doesn't matter. Anyway, that's the Rossignol Evo Tour. Okay? Now, the final ski, and I'm going to make sure I don't step on these poor skis, is the Fisher Country Crown. This ski is your traditional length ski. They call it the BC because back in the day, this ski's been around for a long time. This was considered a backcountry ski because it was a little bit wider than your narrow classic ski. These days, however, with their really, really fat, wide skis out there, this is a touring ski, but it's a traditional length. So based on your weight, it's going to be taller than that ski or this ski, the Evo Trail, or even the Solution, which are compact skis designed to be shorter for easier maneuverability. This is for someone who has been skiing for a long time, appreciates good kick and glide, doesn't mind the fact that the ski is longer because they know that in a track or on a groomed surface, a longer ski glides a little bit better. Very, very classic ski. Great ski. People love it. It won't go away, so we still offer it very happily. Great ski. Okay, now, picking the ski is one piece of the puzzle. The other is the boot. You got to make sure you have a nice boot. Here we kind of have them lined up from the basic Alpina T10 touring boot. And by the way, any of these boots will work perfectly fine on any of these skis. The Alpina T30 and Eve 30, men's and women's, have a cuff and a strap and a plastic heel counter. So the whole heel and upper portion of the boot is more powerful, so it can make easier turns in steeper terrain. And then the Rossi X5 and X5W, same kind of idea. Has a cuff with a strap for more support. Cozy, comfortable, warm touring boots. You'll love any of these boots, but think about what you want to do. Do you want a little more control? Are you thinking, having a cuff for more power is a nice feature? Then consider looking at these two. And also having a women's option is nice. Otherwise, if you're just trying to get going, T10 is a great boot. We have that paired up in a package on the Solution. It, as I said, would work great on any of these. We have the T30 as an offering with any of these skis, and we have a nice package built around the Rossignol Evo Tour with the X5 or X5FW. As far as bindings go, here we saw the Evo Tour, which has the NIS system. This is the T4 Auto. Auto meaning that the binding is sort of automatic. You take your boot, it's got a little bar on it. This is an N&N boot. They're all N&N boots. I don't know if I mentioned that or not, but N&N Touring versus N&N BC. N&N means there's 2 grooves and a single bar. The Touring means that it's the touring sole. The BC is a little bit different. It's wider, so they're not compatible. So make sure if you have an N&N Touring binding that you get an N&N Touring boot like this. You step down, click in, and off you go. To release, you take your ski pole, you push down on that, and you pop out. Other skis like the Solution do not have that black bonded plate. And let me just see if well, I was going to show you the NNS plate without a binding on it, but you have to drill into the ski and screw the binding on. The binding is essentially the same thing, only it's called the T3 Auto. And once it's mounted, it works in the same fashion. So there's your 2 sort of binding options. Okay. So that's the quick rundown of the family outing recreational touring category. And again, think about where you want to go, what kind of skiing you want to do, and that should help steer you in the proper direction. Hopefully this video helped you a little bit, and we have tons of information on our website as well, so please check it out. My name's Ryan. Thanks for watching. We are ORS Cross Country Skis Direct.